in the positions. Of course, now we can see there is one also car. They have been every vehicles have been checked here. We'll just try to go to another side if we can. As of now, we have been told to report it from a long distance, but we'll continue to show you the visuals because it is very important to stay even safe. As we saw that the Hamas who succeeded in surprising the IDF and Israel completely at one stage of the invasion. Clearly the IDF second round response as opposed to the longer period of shock waiting and negotiation over hostages took Hamas by surprise. But even the IDF spokesperson has clearly mentioned there were 3 Hamas invaders that has recently been found, and they were killed just south of Ashkelon, the farthest northern within Israel's south, that any invader have succeeded in pretending to. But it is clarified that they are found and killed in an industrial area, but not within the Ashkelon itself. But it has also been announced that the intelligence that has been collected, the visuals on your screen is the part of their operation, the intelligence that they have gathered from the battle within Hamas on the Gaza corridor that proves that there are terror group's plan was to conquer the area and hold it for an indefinite period. But their logistic items, equipment and the other data which has showed that terrorists were expected to stay in the area. And the same information has been gathered because what we know from our sources, which has been officially stated by IDF, that there are some Hamas terrorists. Okay. Well, we have come to a relief camp where all the assistance, the food and the other material that has been provided to the needy people, as we can see in the Sderot only, where at one point where the people have been fighting for their life, and there are many of the other things which has been needed here. So it's a relief camp where all the... Okay, we are also joined by Mayor of Sderot. Will speak to him. Sir, if you can give us information about, as we can see, it's materials that has been provided for the needy people?
Yes, because we have, until now, we have part of the family and the citizens that stay in the town. They are close in their house, so we need to give them supplies. It's, supplies of food to the babies and food to the people that stay there. You can imagine that they are 5 days need to be inside the house they cannot go outside, so very difficult for them. You know that we are go against the Hamas and the jihad, that this is the new ISIS of the world. We see all the pictures, the very tough picture. They kills babies, they do very, very bad things to the body of the people. So I say 2 things. One, now we are focused with our citizens, and beside that, Israel need to crush the Hamas and the jihad and blow Gaza. This is what we need to do.
As far as this area is concerned, sir, we'll just walk and just even show the visuals as we have been providing a relief to the people, because it is the citizens who have been affected a lot, and we can also hear there are missiles that has been fired constantly. Even the fact it is being intercepted by the Israel forces, but there are constant missiles, and even the artillery has been fired. So how the situation at this point of time?
This is our heart. We cannot think about our citizens that stay alone. You can see a lot of volunteer people that decide not to stay at home. You can find a volunteer that come from all over Israel. This is the heart of the Israel people. We cannot leave our brother alone. And even that they are under a very, very big attack from Hamas and jihad, you can see and you can hear that they always throw the missile to the town. This volunteer, the people go and find someone that did help and give it.
Citizen has been looking into, because that is something very a first priority. We can also hear there are continuously explosion that has been coming in. Even the advisory has been given. You being a mayor, how you have been looking into the situation and specifically the safety of the civilian is concerned?
Look, we are in a war. We are in a war with the evil organization, terror organization, the Hamas and the jihad, and the world need to know. You need to support Israel. You need to call your leadership need to come. צבע אדום.
Okay, there are the missile that has been fired. As we can see, they have been going they have been going to a safer zone is what we see, but we are trying to get the visuals. Okay, everyone has been moved to the safer side. They have been taken to the center as there are more missiles that has been fired. We're also just going to the safer location. Okay, see, we can see here the visuals are on your screen where the missile has been fired from the Hamas terrorist, and it is continuously been fired where the people have been taken to the safer place. We'll just continue to show you the visuals